So you want to come here? So we are going to start our certificate ceremony, and we are going to start with our preliminary interns, followed by categorical, and then med psych interns. Well, not med psych interns, med psych graduates. So we are starting with our prelim interns. The first one is, I think, Noor. I saw Noor Ahmed. She is our preliminary ophthalmology resident. Ophthalmology, I feel like, they're going to stay with us, and they are a part of our family while they're doing our ophthalmology residency too. So congratulations, Noor. And as you come in, if you want to say a few words, you're more than welcome to say a few words. You can come in the middle.
Thank you, everyone. I just want to say a huge thank you to my family. They're watching this live stream all the way back in Pakistan. It's 5 a.m. right now, so that's how much they love me. Mama and Papa, I love you so much. Everything I am and will ever be, I owe it to you guys. Thank you to my amazing husband, Asad. You've been my biggest cheerleader, my biggest support throughout everything. I love you so much. Thank you to the program, all of the faculty, my amazing co-residents, and especially the seniors. You all have made me feel very welcome, supported, and part of the family. And I will miss working with all of you. Thank you. But I'll be here to see eye consult, so.
Next is Aya Alathum. She could not be here, but she is going to be doing her residency in radiology at UIHC. We also have, please give her a round of applause. Our next prelim, Ella Gurki, she also could not be here. She is going to be staying here to do her ophthalmology residency. Next is Nicholas. Again, he's going to be staying with us for ophthalmology residency as well. Come in the middle. We gotta get it right.
I don't have too much to say, but I just want to say a huge shout out and thank you to all the senior residents in this room that I've had the privilege to work with this year. You all have been so amazing and have made my time in this department really wonderful. Thanks also Dr. Suneja and everyone who's made this such a great year. Thank you.
Next is Thomas Merrim, again, ophthalmology residency here at Iowa.
More to your right.
Okay, come in the middle when you come up.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. One more. Perfect.
I just want to echo the same things that Noor and Nick also said. You guys are all amazing. All my seniors were awesome. My co-residents were amazing, and then Dr. Sineja, you, Dr. Johnson, really all the faculty I've worked with have been awesome and have made my time at Iowa really nice. So thank you all.
Stacy Morrow. So she is going to be doing her residency in anesthesiology at UCSD. I've been trying to convert her to medicine for a long time, not been successful. So maybe in 3 months she's going to give me a call, right?
I wrote this down because I have a tendency to forget how to speak when I get in front of a microphone. But thank you to the University of Iowa's medicine program for taking me in under their wing. Thank you to my friends and family, staff, senior residents. You guys have all been really great and instrumental in helping me learn so much this year. I thought I'd keep this short and sweet and summarize what I've learned in one statement. In the words of Kelly Clarkson, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Or DNR. Thanks again, everyone.
Stacy. Next is Peter Sanchez. He's going to be staying here to do his ophthalmology residency.
Not much else to add. I do want to thank all my seniors, those long nights on med psych. If all the other interns were here, I would say, you know, you're welcome from ophthalmology for covering mostly med psych for all the interns. But, and I want to say thanks to Dr. Katie Harris because I probably wouldn't be here without that super strong letter of recommendation from her. So appreciate that.
Peter, how do you know it was strong? How do you know it was strong? No, I'm just kidding. Next is Lauren Tomlinson. She is again staying here to do her residency in ophthalmology. Congratulations, Lauren.
So a little background is every graduation that I've had, my family is there to scream, "That's my baby," at the top of their lungs when my name is announced. So my little sister's here. Are you ready, Cassie?
I'm ready.
Let's do it. 1, 2, 3.
That's my baby!
I love you. Thank you. And I also... I just want to echo again what my co-interns have already said. Being a part of this internal medicine group, you really took us in as family. I really enjoyed this year. I learned so much from all of you. I can't wait for the eye consults that I get from my friends. So thank you. Thank you, Dr. Snesia, and see you around. Thank you.
Okay. This video needed to be played prior to this, but I think, again, there's no graduation where I don't mess up. So Corey put one against me. So there are some special folks who couldn't make it here today, but they have a special message for our graduate class. So Corey, can you roll the tape, and then we'll start the certificate ceremony after that again. So Corey.
I offer my heartiest congratulations to all the graduates at this very special moment, as well as all the family and friends who have supported you. Even though we are saying farewell to you today, you will always have a home here at Iowa. And we hope that you will continue to be a good friend and an advocate for the university, and that you will come back often to visit us. Remember, once a Hawkeye, always a Hawkeye. Once again, congratulations, good luck, and best wishes for great success.
Just want to take this opportunity to congratulate all the graduating internal medicine residents and fellows. And just, congratulations on all of your hard work. I can only imagine how much time you've invested during your career. And I think, as all of us know, in pretty much any profession, it's just really beginning. The learning's just beginning. But your hard work, all the tutoring that you've gotten and great advice you've gotten from your mentors, but mostly the sacrifice and hard work you put in certainly is paid off for you. So congratulations on your graduation, and just wish all of you the best as you start your careers.
Congrats to all the internal medicine residents. Good luck in the future. Go Hawks.
Hey, it's Caitlin Clark from Iowa Women's Basketball. On behalf of our team, I just want to say congratulations on graduating, and we want to wish you the best in all your future endeavors. Go Hawks.
Is that really good? I thought it was AI.
That's her. So now starting with our categorical residents, the first one is Grace Alexander. She is going to Chicago to do her fellowship in choreology. First picture.
Oh, yeah,
Great.
yeah. Sorry, I forgot. Everyone's forgetting the phone. Hi, everyone. So I'm just going to say a few quick words, but I need to thank my husband, Nick. So many of my accomplishments and successes wouldn't be possible without him, so thank you. There's a lot that I'll miss from being here at Iowa. There's a great community here. And I specifically want to thank my mentor, Dr. Strauss. She's been a mentor to me in medical education and the DIME program, and then also in the humanities and wellness. And so I'll miss her a lot. And she's not only been a great mentor to me, but she's taught me how to be a great mentor to others. And that's something I'll carry through my career with me, which is wonderful. And then I also just want to say thank you to Dr. White, Dr. Iverson, everyone at the VA clinic who's taught me how to be a primary care doctor. And then Dr. Leonard, who's been a research mentor to me, and Cindy and Abby and Stacy for all of the wonderful work that you do. So thank you, and I'm excited to come back and visit.
Next is Tristan. He is going to be a hospitalist at the University of Nevada, Reno. Congrats.
Hello, everybody. So first of all, I'd like to thank all of our support staff, obviously Dr. Sunasia, Stacy, Cindy, Abby. They've been great to me this entire year. Our chiefs, I felt very comforted throughout this entire stay, and I'm just very grateful. All of my co-residents, my family who's watching online, and then of course Darlene. I'm very excited that we're going to move back to Reno, have an adventure there, but I was also very glad that we were able to come out here and have an adventure together. It was fun.
Next is Adam Blaine. He is going to be with us for another year. He's going to be a chief resident here at our program. Okay. Oh, that is going to be. Oh, no.
I can see one of
That is. It's going to go viral. This is going to go viral.
One more. Perfect. Thank you. Better.
So I just want to say thanks to everyone. Thanks to my parents who have supported me. I haven't had the most direct route through medicine, and I think they probably questioned that for a while, but I've made it, I think. So it's been fun. I've really enjoyed the process, and when I graduated from medical school, I thought, oh, wow, I'm not going to find any better friends than I did here. And then when I came to Iowa, I think I found an even better family. So thanks to everyone here. It's been a lot of fun. And I'm staying around for another year. So see you around.
Or maybe 4 years, Adam.
Or forever.
Or forever.
Or forever.
He's not.
We recruit hard.
We do. Next is James Burton. He is going to University of Louisville to do his fellowship in gastroenterology, and we are already recruiting him too back. So.
Well, I didn't really prepare anything, but Dr. Singh, I have to run with Adam and Pat all the time, so I understand being a little bit more short. So, gosh, I came here on a whim about 3 years ago. I didn't really know Iowa at all, and it turned out to be some of the best 3 years of my life. I first want to start off by thanking my parents, who have been incredibly supportive, and obviously the whole entire program. Dr. Suneja, Cindy, Abby, Stacy, all the chiefs, and all the other teachers who I've worked with over the last several years. It's been a wonderful experience, and I'll never forget it. So if anyone comes to Louisville, stop by. You'll have a home there. So thanks.
Next is somebody who, I've been trying to recruit her since she was an intern, failed miserably. So Paige Carlson, she is going to be doing primary care and hospitalist work at Lakewood Health Systems in Minnesota.
Okay. So I was reflecting on my residency experience and prior to coming here, and I had scheduled my Iowa interview kind of early because I was 95% sure that I was going to stay in Minnesota. And then Iowa was my second interview, and I met all of the residents here, and I interviewed with some of the faculty, and then I met Dr. Suneja. And then I wrote at the top of my list, Iowa feels right. And then I kept going back to Iowa, over and over and over. So I did make a 3-year detour to Iowa. And I really appreciate the support of my husband, Nick, and then our families, because I know it's been, a lot of back and forth driving from Minnesota. But I'm going to go back, and then we're going to continue to recruit me, I hear. Yeah. And it's not going to stop. I also want to say thank you to all of the faculty that I've worked with here. I've also always felt very supported and encouraged to take control, be my patient's doctor. And then my co-residents, if I wouldn't have come to Iowa, I wouldn't have met Alice, which, and then Stacy and Abby and Cindy for all of your help. Thank you, guys.
Next is Hunter Fredrickson. He wanted to leave us, but we didn't let him go. So he's going to be doing his fellowship in cardiology at the University of Iowa.
All right. I want to thank my parents as well. Thanks for dealing with all my nonsense the last 20, how old am I? 29? 29 years. I want to thank Kimya's parents as well, Masood and Manaz. You guys have really welcomed me as a family, and I really appreciate it. And my fiance, Kimya, this is amazing to go through these last 3 years with you. It's gone by so quick, but I wouldn't have wanted to do it with anyone else besides you. So. I also want to thank a lot of my mentors, Dr. Zott, Dr. Iverson in the VA primary care clinic, Dr. White, Dr. Harris as well, and then Dr. Glenn. I think you owe me a couple more beers if you're here, so on some of the bets we've made. So thanks, everyone.
Next is Lakshmi. Lakshmi is going to be staying here to do her fellowship in gastroenterology. Congratulations, Lakshmi.
I have the story when I was graduating from college. I went to get a graduation dress, and they asked me if I was graduating from middle school. And then today, I was telling someone I was graduating, and they were like, "Oh, high school." So maybe fellowship, I'll finally graduate college. So. But I would also like to say thank you to Dr. Suneja, Dr. Johnson, and the rest of the faculty. Dr. Beck as well. I worked with her the whole of 3 years in clinic. Thank you to my co-residents who I've enjoyed working with for 3 years. Thank you to my friends who are spending their Thursday night watching this. And then my family too, of course. Vasu is here, Dad is here, and Mom is watching from home. So thank you.
Next is Darlene Julian. She is, again, going to University of Nevada to be a hospitalist. Congratulations, Darlene.
Alrighty. Well, of course, I want to thank Dr. Suneja and all of the wonderful faculty and staff, as well as all the wonderful residents that have made our adventure here in Iowa very, very special. We've had a lot of great experiences. We will be reporting all good things back to our families back home, who I also want to thank. They are watching right now, and very grateful for all of their support. I should probably thank my horses too for letting me drag them all across the country through medical school and residency and now back home. So they're probably grateful. But yeah, thank you, everybody.
Monica Knack couldn't be here. Her future plans are to be determined, but please give her a huge round of applause. Next is somebody who Dr. Singh pointed out was not dressed really well for the first chair rounds. Who's that? Oh, it was Tyler Maggio. So he's going to be a chief resident at University of Iowa. So you're not going to live it down, Tyler. It's going to stay with you, man. No. Oh, you made it up.
I did wear pants today, so we're making progress day by day. Hi, everybody. First, I want to thank my beautiful wife, Caroline. At the end of the day, right when I need to talk and when I don't need to talk, and just being my rock for 3 years has been terrific. I think my parents, Tom and Dana, are here today. They've been supporting me for just as long, if not longer, and I really wouldn't be here without them pushing me and supporting me every step of the way. Summing up Iowa residency, when on match day I had a vision of I'm going to be an excellent clinician. I love Iowa. I really liked the interview day. And I feel like I've met those goals. I have to thank everybody here, starting with Dr. Suneja, all the program staff, all my mentors. At the end of the day, I love my job. I can say that very confidently. And it's because of the people, my co-residents, the faculty, the support. It's everywhere. So I'm really excited to be sticking around for another year. But more importantly, Luca's going to be sticking around for another year. So, you know where to find us. Thanks, everybody.
Okay, Next is Kimia. So Kimia, you better thank Hunter too. So I'm just, I'm just giving some pointers, So next is Kimia, and Hunter, we were trying to retain Kimia, so you came along, that's not true. So Kimia is going to be staying here as a hospitalist, and we're very grateful for that. So congratulations.
Okay. Just want to thank the program. Everyone in the program has been so amazing all these years. Really appreciate all your guys' support and help. Definitely all the attendings who also support all of us. The co-residents commiserating with all of you was so therapeutic these last few years. So I appreciate that. And then obviously my friends, my family, my parents, all the sacrifices they made to get me to where we are. Laurel, my dark and stormy bestie. Thank you to Iowa for bringing me to Laurel. And then obviously Hunter, man, Hunter and I met studying for the MCAT, and he would never let me study because we would just talk all the time. But I guess we somehow made it. So I love you, and I couldn't have done this without you.
You guys better let each other study for the boards. You still have to pass the internal medicine boards. I gotta clarify that. Next is Marcus Osman. He is staying here as the chief resident, and we are very glad for that. So congratulations, Marcus.
All right. I think I just want to first thank my beautiful wife, Madison, for putting up with me. Sorry, I became a father and got really emotional recently. So, so all the love and support, all the countless nights I'm not at home. So I thank you for that. Thank you, Margot, for also putting up these past few weeks, and my parents for the past 29 years. So thank you.
Okay, the next is the big guy, Joseph Phillips. He is going to be staying here to do his cardiology fellowship. And he's already told me he's not leaving, right? Even if you want, you're not going to leave. So we'll keep you here. Congratulations, Joseph.
I don't know if it's a Joe thing, but I missed the email that we're going to have to speak today. Thank you to my mom and dad who came all this way to see me, my girlfriend Ellie. I want to clear up one thing on the video. James has run out of call money weeks ago, and I've been buying him coffee since that time. But thank you, everyone. I love the program. Dr. Sinasia, I'll be here for 3 years. If you want to come over for dinner,
yes.
The invitation's still open.
Oh, this is the first time I'm getting the
Yeah. I wanted to save it for a special event. Oh. Thank you, everyone. Go Hawks.
Joe.
Next is Alyssa Ray. She is going to be doing primary care, location to be determined, so hopefully we can change her mind right now. No. Congratulations, Alyssa. We are so proud.
like most people, I want to give a shout out to my friends and my family. Also a shout out to the great primary care physicians that I've worked with, Dr. Sinasia and Dr. Johnson. They've taught me what it means to be a true internist, and I see that in how they practice every day. Thank you.
And that was the real Dr. Suneja. I just, she does magic too. And both Krista and you, it's a great team. And so, Alyssa, Dr. Smock, Alyssa is there. We need to recruit her.
Get to work.
Get to work. No pressure. Next is Natalie Ross. Again, I'm still trying to recruit her as well. She is going to be a hospitalist at Unity Point at St. Luke's, Cedar Rapids. So she's close by, so we have a chance.
I want to start by thanking Dr. Suneja for giving me the opportunity to come back to the University of Iowa. I want to thank my friends, my family, my fiance Dave for supporting me through all of this. I met some amazing fellows during my experience here and friendships that I will certainly miss. Amazing staff that I've gotten the opportunity to work with. The legendary crawfish boil that no one will ever forget. Thank you, everybody.
Okay, next is Laurel Spines. She did her medicine from Iowa, she did her residency, and now she's going to Badger territory. So we'll have to get her back to the Hawkeye territory soon. So congratulations, Laurel.
So I just want to start off by thanking my amazing husband, Andrew. He's walked through the ups and downs of the past couple of years by my side with compassion and grace always. And I'm so lucky to have an amazing life partner. Speaking of life partners, I would also like to thank my work wife, Kimya, for getting me through, the ups and downs at work, and Andrew gets me through the ups and downs at home. And then, all of my amazing, friends and mentors that I've met through this process. Lastly, I just want to thank my family, specifically my parents who've, got me through the ups and downs of 29 years, and just my grandparents and everyone else. I stand on a foundation of many years of personal sacrifice across several generations that I could not be here without. So thank you.
Next is Michael Tabbitt. So he just invited me to his wedding. So just write it down. I don't know when it's going to happen, but he, I was going to throw him a party today, but he refused. So he is going to Duke to do his fellowship in nephrology.
Well, I just would like to start by thanking Dr. Suneja, and Dr. Johnson for their continuous guidance throughout the last 3 years. They've really been wonderful mentors for me. I'd like to thank all of my co-residents who I got to share this experience with. I'd like to thank Melanie for being by my side always. And I'd like to thank my mom and my dad and my brother Anthony, who have really been a source of light for me throughout all my life, but especially the last 3 years. So thank you.
Okay, next is, again, somebody who did her med school from Iowa. We were lucky enough to retain her here in the residency program, and she's going to be staying here as a hospitalist at UIOWA. Megan Vree, congratulations, Megan.
So Joe and Joe, you're not alone. I also missed this memo that I'm not 100% convinced ever existed. I think somehow word just got out. So anyway, so I want to first thank my husband, Joel. He has had to put up with just the madness that is the life of someone trying to become a doctor. So no amount of thank yous could ever suffice. He's done a lot of single parenting and a lot of being there for me and a lot of just, being really awesome. And then our son Elijah, who has also put up with not seeing his mommy and who's at the hospital a lot, which I don't think he totally knows what he means, but he's also very understanding. Yes, BB, I hear you. And then to my co-residents and faculty and staff and just everybody here, just really appreciate you, and I really appreciate everyone helping me be a much better doctor than I think I ever would have been otherwise. And I hope that I get to help return the favor staying here. So thank you.
Next is Mackenzie Walhoff. Again, she did her training here at the Carver College and stayed here to do her residency, and now she's going to be staying here to do her chief year with us for another year. Congratulations, Mackenzie.
Okay. This is good practice for me doing public speaking. For those of you who don't know me, I've had like a lot of kids in medical training, somewhere between like 2 and 6, I think. So over the years, I've gotten a lot of questions of like, how do you do it with 4 kids? And I normally joke like, haha, coffee and alcohol. But really the answer is the guy that's sitting in the back currently with my parents corralling all 4 of them. So thank you, Alex, for all the nights you've single parented, for the bottles you've heated up, the diapers you've changed, the taxiing you've done, the cooking, the cleaning, and the support all the way through. And might I add, he did that all while getting his own master's and working as an engineer in a TPM up at Collins. Thank you to my kids for putting up with all the nights and weekends and holidays I've been away. I promise it's gonna get better. Thank you to my co-residents for listening to all my kids' stories and putting up with me pumping literally everywhere and anytime. Thank you in advance to my co-chiefs who will soon be putting up with all of my kids' artwork that's gonna be hanging all over our office. And lastly, thank you to Dr. Suneja. When I told him not once, but twice that I was pregnant again with another baby in residency, both times he hugged me, was so excited, never once doubted me, and showed me so much support. And it takes a very special program director to show that kind of support to his residents. So thank you all again.
Next is Patrick Watson. He's going to be headed to Indiana to be a hospitalist, and he's going to be again close by. So we are going to be recruiting you hard too, Patrick. Congratulations.
Hi everybody. First off, I'd just like to say big thank you to the program. University of Iowa, it's built this reputation for being super kind, super supportive of the residents, and I was super ecstatic when I matched here, and the program has lived up to its reputation. It's gone so far and beyond what I was expecting. So just thank you so much to the faculty and staff here. A big shout out to our program coordinators, our chief residents for dealing with all the foreseen and unforeseen situations that arose over the course of the year. And I would like to say a big thank you to my family, my dad who's here, my sister and my mom that are watching online right now. And I just also want to say, big thank you. What kind of got me into medicine and on this track was my late brother, James. He aspired to be a doctor. Unfortunately, he's no longer with us, but this was his dream. He wanted to become a physician. So ultimately, most of all, I did this for him. So thank you very much.
So the next resident is somebody who is not feeling well, and I played my program director trump card, and I'm like, no matter how sick you are, you're coming. I feel terrible about it, but not really. So next is Alice Shu. She is going to be a hospitalist at Mass Gen Hospital, so we'll be recruiting you still. I know you're at Mass Gen, but and she's a huge Taylor Swift fan too.
I want to say thank you to my family, my parents, and the friends here who have become family. To Paige Carlson, my better half, who's motivated me to be better. And I want to say thank you to the program. I came in with really specific dreams, and they've gone out of their way to make that a reality for me. So thank you.
Now I would like to invite Dr. Stoltz to come up to give the next three certificates with us. All of us, hopefully all of you know that University of Iowa runs an amazing physician scientist training program, and we are one of the 13 programs across the country which also offers a program called STAR, which is an NIH-funded extra research year. This program wouldn't have been successful if Dr. Stoll's leadership was not there, how he actually saw the opportunity and how he actually made it a reality. So thank you, Dave. If you could come up and we'll start the ceremony for the PSTP and STAR graduates. The first is Alex Greiner, again, a University of Iowa. We kept him here to do his residency, and now he's going to be doing his fellowship in cardiology at University of Iowa. No handshakes with me.
Well, Dr. Suneja said life is like a stage, and Dr. Singh said that the world is your oyster. I have to admit I'm a bit more partial to the Forrest Gump quote that life is like a box of chocolates. And while we didn't necessarily know what we were going to get in terms of consults for hyponatremia or patients that we admitted to the MICU or the CVICU, I think we can all leave knowing what a wonderful experience we had in the internal medicine training program. That starts at the top. That starts with Dr. Suneja. It starts with Dr. Singh. It starts with Abby and Cindy and Stacy. the chiefs, and most importantly, the co-residents too, some of whom I have the good fortune of calling co-fellows starting July 1st. None of this would be possible too without my dad, his partner Julie. My dad's celebrating 35 years now of being a family practice doc in Fairfield. And while he's winding down his career here in just a few short months, you know, I've joked with a lot of people that I look forward to the day that I can say that I'm smarter than him. And growing up with him was sort of like growing up with my own personal Suneja. He had an answer for every single question. And even still, if I talk with him about a clinical case, he's asking these pointed questions and I'm still learning from him every step of the way. I'm afraid I'm going to have to reach retirement age before I can say I'm smarter than he is. I'd like to thank Dr. Stoltz and the PSTP too for making all this possible and the coming years possible too, because it will be a long journey. But at the end of the day too, I think one of the most important people, Tony, my wife, we just got married just before I started residency. She's seen me through the past couple of years through some highs and, you know, some deep lows that we've all experienced in residency when we've made clinical errors. And she's supported me and kept me elevated every single step of the way. Thank you all.
Next is Joseph Salomon. So his brother actually did his residency with us and then went to WashU. So we were lucky enough to get him here. He is not leaving us. He's going to stay with us to do his pulmonary and critical care fellowship. Congratulations, Joe. He responds to email.
No, he doesn't respond to email.
Oh, my emails, he
He doesn't respond to mine.
He responds to mine. They're all lying, Joe.
I didn't realize we were splitting up the PSTP students, and I thought maybe I missed an email and I wasn't graduating there when we were going in alphabetical order. But no, I just want to tell a brief story. So on my first night in Iowa City, I had literally just driven a U-Haul truck here. Dr. Stoltz invited me to the pulmonary and critical care graduation. And I went and didn't really know anyone there. I was sort of standing awkwardly. And I don't know if you remember this, but Dr. Suneja sort of came out of the crowd and wrapped me in a big hug. And right then I knew that this was the place to be, that this was home. And really from then on, everyone here has been like family to me. This is truly the best place in the world to learn how to be a doctor. I'm truly incredibly appreciative to everyone in the program, from the leadership on down, all of my co-residents. This is the best place to be, and I'm so glad that I get to stay and stick around here for another 3 years and keep things going. And I hope to be able to stay further than that in the future. So, thank you. Yeah.
Okay, next is somebody who's not PSTP, but is actually an amazing physician and an amazing physician scientist. Haley Pisek, she is going to be doing her pulmonary critical care fellowship at Iowa. So congratulations, Haley.
So on the way over, my parents and I were talking about how when I first came to Iowa, my housing fell through like last minute. And I had to I scrambled to find a place to live just on my own. I found this old, like condemned building, basically. There was like bugs everywhere. There's aluminum foil on the windows to like cover. My mattress was just on like a dusty ground in the room. And eventually, people in the program, my chiefs included, Sydney Designana, heard about this. And now not only did I receive this amazing like care package from them of like all these, all my stuff was in boxes, moving boxes until I can move into my next place. And they put together a huge thing of like utensils and dishware and things like that I needed to survive for that month. And not only did they do that, but also I think everybody offered me a place to live, including I think Cindy's like 80-something-year-old mother. And I just think that really shows what a compassionate, like caring group of people this is. I'm so, so glad to have trained here. I got the best training, and clinically, and then also in terms of research. And thank you for to my mentor, Dr. Gelbach and Dr. Stoltz for making my research endeavors happen. And of course, co-residents, the faculty, administrators, and my parents, my mom and my dad and my husband are here as well. So I really, really appreciate everything that you guys have done for me. Thank you.
I do also want to say that Haley also won the Frank Booth Research Award too, which we present at the Grand Round. So congratulations, Haley. Next, I would like to invite Dr. Andrea Weber and Dr. Vicky Kajuski, if she's still here. She had to leave, to present our graduates who are graduating. Again, this is a long journey. So the MedPsych residency, I can at least tell you, the MedPsych residency program at Iowa is one of the most sought after combined programs in the country. And it's the leadership which makes it happen. So I will first like to call Anthony Goot, who is going to be moving to the East Coast. I need to know where to the East Coast. But come on in, Anthony Goot, and congratulations, and Dr. Weber.
Hello, everyone. I'm Anthony. Nice to meet you. I wanted to just express my gratitude for Iowa for taking a chance on me in medical school, and then again, Dr. Kajuski and Dr. Weber for taking a chance on me for MedPsych. So, it's been a long 9 years, but I think it's been worth it. I want to express my gratitude to the program, to the faculty, to the program coordinators, people I really wanted to work with when I was here as a medical student, and I got to work with as a resident. If you don't mind me being a little preachy, I want to express my gratitude to the patients. They let us intrude on their lives and at the worst moments of their life, and we're able to really do a lot of pretty awesome work. As I wrap up some of these relationships I've had with patients over 5 years, it just comes back to me again and again. It came back to me over the past few weeks and over the next couple of weeks as I wrap up my continuity of care clinic. I really wanted to highlight that. And then speaking of my patients, Dr. Kajuski and Dr. Weber have really helped me develop in my interests, my clinical interests, one of which is LGBTQ health. Allowed me to work in the clinic for 4 years, which is pretty awesome. So I'm just going to end on a note that trans rights are human rights.
Next is Alicia Killian. She can lift weights, and she can, you'll have to compete with, she can lift weights. Amazing physician, and, I just do want to say that Med Psych program actually enriches our program because we, as medicine residents, learn more from them than we can teach them. So thank you, Alicia. And she is going to be doing her addiction medicine fellowship at UIHC.
I think after 5 years, there's probably an innumerable amount of people I should thank. So thank you to all of them who are in this room and those that are not. After 5 years, 2 babies, a tonsillectomy, and countless other reasons to need help throughout training, I want to thank everybody who's been there for that period. Obviously, family, friends, and even to my husband, Jack, even if he falls asleep in the parking lot on graduation day, making me think that he forgot to pick up the boys from daycare. So we're here. It's great. And I look forward to staying at Iowa. And if Dr. Suneja has anything to do with it, we'll be talking a year from now and we'll see where things go. Yeah.
Yeah, I know Dr. Kajiski couldn't be there. She was the program director for a long time, and Dr. Weber took over. It's just how many years? 14 years, and that she did a fantastic job. And I can tell you the MedPsych program is in great hands with Andrea, and we look forward to this partnership. Now, we are going to do how we're going to do in the interest of time. We have a lot of pathways and distinction tracks in our program. So we have 2 pathways. So again, very individualized education. The 2 pathways are hospitalist pathway, and the director for the hospitalist pathway is Dr. Andrew Bryant. So we will start with certificates for the hospitalist pathway. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be calling all the names for the graduates who are getting the distinction in hospital pathway certificates. And what I would want you to do is come up. You have the list. Yes. So for the hospitalist pathway, if all of you could come up, and Dr. Bates, Dr. Bryant. Do you want to come in, Dr. Bryant? Or you were going to make me drink coffee? So the hospitalist pathway graduates are Tristan, Paige Carlson, Darlene, Monica, Kimia, Natalie, Laurel, Megan, Patrick, and Alice. So if you can all come up.
There you go. There's too many of you. I love it.
It's just so many people are going into hospitalist pathway this year. So this.
Kimia. You're good.
So if you had taken this pathway, he's giving $500 checks. Yes. You missed out.
Yes, please check your.
You can trade later. It didn't. How are we going to take a picture? 2 rows.
What's in your hand?
Who's this? Alicia?
What'd you give her?
She didn't get. I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
If you're in
Dr. Johnson, can you come up for the primary care pathway? And this year we have Paige Carlson, who's going to be graduating from the primary care pathway. We got to get more primary care pathways next year. Small but mighty. I love that. So these were the pathways, and now we're going to move on to the certificates for the distinction tracks. Iowa has 3 distinction tracks: distinction in medical education, distinction in point-of-care ultrasound, and the most recent pathway is distinction in health equity. So we will start with distinction in medical education. So if Yana and Jenny, if you would love, they co-direct this pathway, so if you could come up and help us with the certificate. And the graduates who are graduating with the distinction track in medical education are Grace Alexander, Tyler Maggio, Joe Phillips, and Alice Shue. You can exchange later. Take Joe's. Which color bag do you want, Joe?
No, it has some
Oh, it is-
for you in it.
I'm just- But Joe, you are purple.
It is on it for a reason.
Next is distinction in point-of-care ultrasound. If Dr. Sydney Bowmaster and Dr. Smock could come up. So they co-direct this pathway. Oh, I didn't call. Oh. Grace Alexander, Adam Blaine, Paige Carlson, and Haley Pisek. And last but not the least, so this is the youngest pathway. We started about a few years back, right, Krista? 2 years back. And we have a AAMC grant related to that as well. So Krista, if you could come up. This pathway is also co-directed by Krista and Des Barber, if you could, Dr. Barber. He, again, does not like to be photographed, but you'll see he's got a pretty photogenic face, so come on. Oh, can I tell them the myth? So his picture when he was getting a COVID shot is the most clicked picture ever in the history of University of Iowa. No, I'm making it up, but nobody is going to fact check me. So the DIHE track graduates are Adam Blaine, Paige Carlson, Kimia, Laurel, and Alice Shue. You've got all the Iowa Gear page.
Check the names on your
Now,
certificate.
every time you look at it, it's going to be...
I will be bringing this to work.
I know, it's going to be calling you home. No, I know.
Yeah, like this. Yeah, perfect.
Oh, God.
No, we already did that. Okay. Okay. Also, we have some special certificates for our PSTP and STAR graduates. If Dr. Stoltz, one more time, if you could come up. Alex Greiner, Joe Salomon, and Haley Pisek.
Really important.
They are. Take it. Dr. Gilbach, you should come into. Haley's mentor is a star graduate.
I feel like I should like go over.
Yeah. With the mentor.